So, hi guys, welcome back to match number 12 of T20 Mumbai League of 2026. It's the Triumph Knights Mumbai Northeast taking on the SOBO Mumbai Falcons, Surya Kumar Yadav's team versus Shreyas Iyer's team. And the SOBO Mumbai Falcons winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Shreyas Iyer indeed wants to chase. And if you look at the points table, Triumph Knights are at the bottom of the table. SOBO Mumbai Falcons are second last. Triumph Knights have not yet picked up. Triumph Knights are winless till now, two losses in 2 games. SOBO Mumbai Falcons have won 1 match and lost 1 match. So it's a must-win game for Triumph Knights because if they lose this game, then they will be out of contention for the semi-final. All but out of contention. So it's a must-win game for the Triumph Knights. And they have been put into bat here. Shreyas Iyer will be looking to contribute with the bat. He's a new T20 captain now. Is Shreyas Iyer. Ooh, again back of the length, looking to flick it away. So an interesting decision here. Akhil Harwadkar and Shikhar Thakur. When you look at the name Shardul, when you look at the name S Thakur, immediately you think that it might be Shardul Thakur, but no. Shikhar Thakur and Akhil Harwadkar are opening the batting for the Triumph Knights today. The Triumph Knights are 5 without loss after 1.3 overs. 4th ball of the over coming up from Akash Parkar. That's pulled away by Akhil Harwadkar. Towards deep square leg for 4. Vacant spaces on the onside. And the first boundary of the innings for the Triumph Knights. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time again back at the length, flicked away towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball from Akash Parkar. Last ball of the over. That's punched again, straight to point. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from Akash Parkar. And the Triumph Knights are 9 without loss after 2 overs. Triumph Knights are 9 without loss after 2 overs. So Siddharth Raut is continuing into his second over, conceded 5 runs in his first over. Goes for the big shot, he spliced it in the air. The ball will clear the fielders at covers. And Shikhar Thakur picks up another couple of runs to start the over. This time full drilled down to mid-off. Another dot ball. Another dot ball from Siddharth Raut. So in fact, they've taken the single. So Akhil Harwadkar is back on strike. Around the wicket now, Siddharth Raut. And again, Harwadkar drives it down to mid-off. Another dot ball. So good start to this over from Siddharth Raut. 3 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. Akhil Harwadkar 8 from 10 balls. Shikhar Thakur 4 from 5 balls. This time he picks that up beautifully over mid-wicket, and that will not run away for 4. Good fielding at deep mid-wicket, so they'll come back for 2. Ooh, looking to pull it away there. Was a short ball. Inside edge onto his pads, back at the bowler. Another dot ball. Score now for Triumph Knights is 14 without loss after 2.5 overs. Only 1 boundary in this innings so far. Last ball of the over coming up. Who goes for the drive. It's an inside edge towards mid-wicket, and Akhil Harwadkar picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from Siddharth Raut, and Triumph Knights are 15 without loss after 3 overs. So Dikolkar is the new bowler into the attack. Yash Dikolkar is the new bowler into the attack for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Current run rate now 5 runs an over. Akhil Harwadkar is on strike. Yash Dikolkar is going to come around the wicket to Akhil Harwadkar. 11, in fact, over the wicket. Oh, looks to go for the sweep. Appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. They might want to go. They're not going for the review. This time short, pulled again, down to long on. And Akhil Herwadkar picks up another single. Shikhar Thakur is back on strike. That's another quicker ball pulled away again towards deep mid wicket. And another single for Shikhar Thakur. Surya Kumar Yadav unfortunately removed from the international team, so he'll be wanting to do something here. It's pulled in the air by Akhil Herwadkar. Will be taken at deep mid wicket, I think. Yes, taken. Fielder coming underneath it. Completes the catch. And the first wicket goes down for the Triumph Knights. The continuous pressure created by Yash Dekolkar. And Akhil Herwadkar looking to break the shackles. Only managing to find the fielder at deep mid wicket. And the first wicket falls for the Triumph Knights. I mean, I think it would have been better for him to hit it through the offside instead of dragging it towards the leg side, because I mean, you need to hit through the line. That is a better way to play shots. But he looked to drag that leg side and pays the price. So Akhil Herwadkar is gone after scoring 12 runs from 16 balls, and the Triumph Knights are 17 for 1 after 3.4 overs. So Nutan Goel is the new batter to the crease. Another quicker delivery flicked away towards mid wicket, and Nutan Goel gets off the mark with a single. Shikhar Thakur is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, he hits it. Oh, got a hand on it there. Almost another wicket falling in the same over. Gone through the hands of the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Akhil Herwadkar. And the Triumph Knights in a lot of trouble here. 18 for 1 after 4 overs. So Prathamesh Dek is the new bowler into the attack to bowl the 5th over of this innings. Nutan Goel on strike. Again flicked away by Nutan Goel towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another single towards deep square leg. Another single to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Slow ball. Shikhar Thakur swings and misses. Another dot ball from Yash Dikolkar. Oh, another swing and a miss. He's trying so hard to play the big shots, says Shikhar Thakur, but just not able to connect it. Another dot ball, back-to-back dot balls from Prathamesh Dek. Oh, he's pulled it in the air. Could be a wicket, yes. Mid-on takes the catch. Second wicket goes down. It was always on the cards, isn't it? Two swings and misses, and then he just top-edged one in the air and a simple catch at mid-on. And what a start this is for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Prathamesh Dek also gets the wicket, bowling it back of the length. And Shikhar Thakur getting it on the splice of the bat. Simple catch at mid-on. And 2 down now, the Triumph Knights. Both the openers have been dismissed. Shikhar Thakur is gone after scoring 5 runs from 10 balls, and Triumph Knights are 19 for 2 after 4.4 overs. So Surya Kumar Yadav is the new batter to the crease, and what a standing ovation Surya Kumar Yadav gets at the Wankhede Stadium. The captain of Triumph Knights coming out to the middle, just got removed from Indian captaincy, so he's here to prove a point. That's driven down to mid-off, and Surya Kumar Yadav gets off the mark with a single. He needs to prove a point here. Surya Kumar Yadav has not been in the best of form at all for such a long time now. It's been a long time since he contributed anything of any significance. Didn't have a good IPL, didn't have a good T20 World Cup. With the bat, I'm saying his captaincy was good in the T20 World Cup, but his performances with the bat is the reason why he has been removed from the Indian T20 team as well as the Indian T20 captaincy. If only he was continuing to bat well, then he would have remained the captain, because there's nothing wrong with his captaincy. He has just won a T20 World Cup under his captaincy. But captaincy without batting or bowling is not going to be of any use. That's why he has been removed. So definitely he'll need to come back to his best form. He'll need to get a big score today if he wants to. I mean, even then I don't think he'll get back into the T20 team. But at least I think for his own confidence, I think Surya Kumar Yadav needs to get a big score today. That is what everyone would be feeling. And that's a good over from Prathamesh Dek. 3 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Shikhar Thakur, and the Triumph Knights are 21 for 2 after 5 overs. Siddharth Raut is continuing into his third over. Nutan Goel is going to be on strike. This time on the stumps, Nutan Goel defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. This time he swings it leg side. He's found the gap as no, mid-on comes around. Good fielding at mid-on. Nutan Goel picks up another single. Suryakumar Yadav is back on strike. This time again on the stumps, defended to covers. Another dot ball from Siddharth Raut. Suryakumar Yadav, can he find his timing here? Fourth ball of the over coming up. Oh, he goes for the paddle shot. That's all the way for 6. That's a terrific shot from Suryakumar Yadav. Vintage Suryakumar Yadav shot there. Moving across to the off stump and helping it on its way over deep fine leg. How many times he has played that shot in his international career and IPL career. And he showcases that once again here in the T20 Mumbai League. That's a way for him to pick up his first 6 in this innings. And the first 6 of this innings as well for Triumph Knights. This time he drives it down the ground towards mid-on and Suryakumar Yadav picks up another single. 8 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. That's right up in the block hole, driven towards covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from 8 runs came from that over from Siddharth Raut, and the Triumph Knights are 29 for 2 after 6 overs after the power play. So there's a new bowler into the attack now, Vedant. Vedant Gore is the new bowler into the attack. Some spin being introduced. Surya Kumar Yadav on strike. Quicker delivery, punched straight to covers. Again a dot ball to start the over from Vedant Gore. This time quicker ball flicked away again towards long on, and another single for Surya Kumar Yadav. We already saw that vintage shot, picking it up from outside the off stump, hitting it over deep fine leg. That is the Surya Kumar Yadav which we all know. This time pulled again, down to long on. Another single for Nutan Goel. So Rohit Sharma has come to this game here. That is good to watch. He is a Mumbaikar. He's driven it down the ground towards long on again. Surya Kumar Yadav picks up another single. Ooh, tossed up, little too full. Nutan Goel punches it, drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Vedant Gore. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over, another full delivery, driven back again. So just 3 runs came from that over from Vedant Gore, and Triumph Knights going along very slowly here, 32 for 2 after 7 overs. So Surya Kumar Yadav 10 from 7 balls. Can he convert this into a big score? Yash Dikolkar continuing into his second over. This driven past that fielder at point, and that'll run away for 4, I think. Yes, it will. So Surya Kumar Yadav picks up his first boundary. He's already hit a 6, now a boundary. That'll give him a lot more confidence, you would think. Well, he goes down the ground, long on. No, he can't do anything about it. That's gone straight for 6. A terrific shot from Surya Kumar Yadav. It was a flatter delivery from Yash Dikolkar. And he's hit it dead straight down the ground for 6. Is he in the range now, Surya Kumar Yadav today? 20 from 9 balls now. Surya Kumar Yadav. Finally, are we getting to see the vintage Sky that we all know? That's driven away again towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. 12 runs from this over so far. Surya Kumar Yadav back on strike. Much better batting today from Surya Kumar Yadav. This is exactly what was needed for quite a long time now. Even in the IPL. I mean, we couldn't see that aggressive vintage Surya Kumar Yadav that we all know him for. It's driven straight to covers. Another dot ball from Yashdi Kolkar. This time on the stumps, punch down the ground towards long on. Surya Kumar Yadav picks up another single. The 13 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Nutan Goel is back on strike, last ball of the over. Cut away, straight to point. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 13 runs came from that over from Yashdi Kolkar. And the Triumph Knights are 45 for 2 after 8 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout and Vedant Gore continuing into his second over. Surya Kumar Yadav will be on strike. Surya Kumar Yadav is on strike. Vedant Gore conceded only 3 runs in his first over. He's into his second over now. Has driven over the top. 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4. Surya Kumar Yadav getting back into his own. Clearing that fielder at covers there. Another boundary to start the over. This time a whip hit shot might have found the gap. Yes, he has. Brilliant timing and placement from Surya Kumar Yadav. First over covers now through mid-wicket. 50 comes up for the Triumph Knights. 50 comes up in just 8.2 overs at the loss of 2 wickets. And Surya Kumar Yadav showing why he was rated as one of the finest T20 batters in the world. Showing his range of shots now in this T20 Mumbai League. Surya Kumar Yadav moves to 31 from just 14 deliveries with 3 boundaries and 2 maximums at a strike rate of 221. It's terrific ball striking all around the ground. This time again on the stumps, punched down the ground to long on. And Surya Kumar Yadav picks up another single. Looking to flick it away. Flicks it away towards mid-wicket and picks up another single. Surya Kumar Yadav is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. This again flicked away towards deep mid-wicket. And another single here. 11 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. Nutan Goel again punches it down the ground towards long on. Picks up another single to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over from Vedant Gore. And the Triumph Knights are 57 for 2 after 9 overs. The score for Triumph Knights is 57 for 2 after 9 overs, and 33 of those runs have been scored by Mr. 360, Surya Kumar Yadav. Unfortunately, not in the Indian T20 team anymore. But he can still perform here and give himself more confidence. Prathamesh Dek is kind of back into the attack, into his second over. Nutan Goel on strike. They need to accelerate a little bit here. The current run rate only 6.33. As Nutan Goel comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Surya Kumar Yadav is back on strike. Surya Kumar Yadav batting at a strike rate of 206. Slow ball, he's got all of that one. That's deep into the crowd for 6. Surya Kumar Yadav wanting to prove a point in front of the Wankhede Stadium crowd that has come in numbers to watch this game. Picks up his third maximum in this innings, moves to 39 from 17. This is fantastic batting from Mr. 360. Oh, this time driven again. Good fielding at point. Another dot ball. This time again, a little too wide. He's guided it towards point. Another dot ball. Seven runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. This time smashes it straight. Ooh, the bowler got a hand on it. Surya Kumar Yadav picks up another single. So Nutan Goel is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. That swung again down to long on, and Nutan Goel picks up another single to finish the over. So 8 runs came from that over. From 9 runs came from that over from Prathamesh Dek, and the Triumph Knights are 66 for 2 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So Yash Dikolkar continuing into his third over. Nutan Goel cuts it straight to covers. Another dot ball to start the over. This time again flicked away. Just a single, so the runs are drying up a little bit here. Current run rate 6.49. Surya Kumar Yadav on 40 from 20 balls with 3 boundaries and 3 maximums at a strike rate of 200. Nearing a half century here. This time goes for the sweep, out towards deep square leg. Oh, puts in the dive, good stop. At deep square leg, Surya Kumar Yadav will pick up another couple of runs. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Comes down the wicket again, drives it straight to the fielder. Still, I think Surya Kumar Yadav needs to bat a little higher strike rate. It's much better than what it was in the IPL. But it can still improve, I think. Still not the old vintage Surya Kumar Yadav which we know, but there is improvement. From the IPL, there is improvement. 50 partnership also coming out. That is a terrific shot. Over extra covers for 6. That is the shot with Surya Kumar Yadav that defines Surya Kumar Yadav's power hitting. Inside out over extra covers. Picks up his 4th 6. Moves to 48 now from 23 balls. A partnership now 56 from 37 balls between Nutan Goel and Surya Kumar Yadav. Nutan Goel has only scored 10 runs in the partnership. Well, has he nicked it here? I think he has. Has he? Bowler is celebrating. Or has he been bowled? I think the keeper took the bails off, is what I saw. Surya Kumar Yadav has started to walk. So they have broken the partnership here. I think that just spun a little bit away from Surya Kumar Yadav. He has been bowled actually. Can you believe it? And that is a huge wicket for SOBO Mumbai Falcons because Surya Kumar Yadav was just beginning to open up. But he has to go. The partnership is broken. 3rd wicket falls for Triumph Knights. Surya Kumar Yadav is gone after a really good knock of 48 from 24 balls. And Triumph Knights are 75 for 3 after 11 overs. So Jayesh Pokhare is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5 for the Triumph Knights. Surya Kumar Yadav, I thought it was a really good innings from him. Much better innings, but he could have got his half century, missed out by 2 runs. Vedant Kore back into the attack, and Nutan Goel comes down the wicket. Hits it down to long on and picks up another single. And Nutan Goel still not able to find the boundaries. 11 from 17 balls at a strike rate of 64.71. That is not helping the cause. This time driven again down the ground to long off. Jayesh Pokare gets off the mark with a single. This time again, Nutan Goel flicks it. Leg side towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single. Comes down the wicket. Jayesh Pokare hits it leg side towards deep mid wicket. Good fielding at deep mid wicket. Jayesh Pokare will come back for 2. Jayesh Pokare 3 from 2 balls. Still 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's tossed up, hits it high up in the air, and it's going to be taken at long on. Yes, it is. Another wicket falls. Goodness gracious, he was looking for the big shot, straight up in the air, simple catch at long on, and Vedant Gore strikes for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Jayesh Pokare has holed out at long on, and another wicket falls here for the Triumph Knights. Jayesh Pokare is gone after scoring 3 runs from 3 balls, and Triumph Knights are now 80 for 4 after 11.5 overs. So Sagar Mishra is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 6. Last ball of the over coming up. Excellent over from Vedant Gore. 5 runs coming from this over, including the wicket. Last ball of the over. Driven down the ground. Driven towards covers. Who is limping here? Who is limping? Who is limping? There's a fielder that is getting injured there. 6 runs came from that over. And the Triumph Knights are 81 for 4 after 12 overs. Might need to look at who is limping there. So Akash Parkar is back into the attack. None for 4 in his 1 over so far. Sagar Mishra on strike. Here's Akash Parkar, 13th over of this innings. Sagar Mishra drives it down the ground to mid-off and picks up another single to start the over. So Surya Kumar Yadav played a good knock, but the other batters are not contributing here once again for Triumph Knights. Nutan Goel hasn't hit a boundary so far, 12 from 18 balls with 0 boundaries, 0 sixers. Sagar Mishra run a ball 2. Surya Kumar Yadav scored 48 out of these 82 runs. Much better knock from Surya Kumar Yadav. Although he might have wanted to score a half century. That's driven again by Nutan Goel, straight to covers, picks up another single. This time driven away out towards deep point, and Nutan Goel picks up another single. Still Nutan Goel not finding the boundaries. 3 singles to start this over. The current run rate 6.72. They'll get to probably 140, 150 from here. Ooh, that's a bouncer. Nutan Goel ducks underneath it. Sagar Mishra picked up the single and Nutan Goel ducks underneath it. Again driven down the ground to long on. Another single for Nutan Goel. So 4 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Sagar Mishra back on strike. Last ball of the over. Ooh, goes for the cut shot, unable to make connection. Another dot ball to finish the over. Excellent over from Akash Parkar. Just 4 runs came from that over. And Triumph Knights are now 85 for 4 after 13 overs. Vedant Gore continuing into his last over, and Nutan Goel uses his feet, hits it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. This time goes for the reverse, switch it towards short third man, and another single for Sagar Mishra. 2 singles to start this over. Boundaries have dried up here. This time Slow sweeps it out towards deep mid wicket. Good fielding at deep mid wicket. And another single. 3 singles to start this over. Current run rate 6.52. How long are they going to keep only taking the singles? When are they going to go for the boundaries? That is the big question. This time tossed up, he goes straight down the ground for 6, is it? No, 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. So finally Sagar Mishra getting one in his slot. And a boundary after nearly 3 overs for the Triumph Knights. This time Sagar Mishra drives straight to covers. Another dot ball from Vedant Gore. The last ball of the over coming up. It's pulled again down to long on. Sagar Mishra picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Vedant Gore. And Triumph Knights are 93 for 4 after 14 overs. So 6 overs left in this innings. Current run rate 6.64. This partnership now run a ball 13 between Nutan Goel and Sagar Mishra. Siddharth Rout back into the attack. Can he rout the Triumph Knights now? That is the big question. Moves across his stumps, looks to swing it away, gets it on the pads. Again a dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for the paddle. It's still unable to make connection. Back-to-back dot balls from Siddharth Rout. Well, I don't know what the Triumph Knights are up to, but if they lose this game, they will be eliminated from this tournament. He smashed that. Oh, that's taken brilliantly at mid-off. Terrific catch. And Siddharth Raut strikes. It was always bound to happen, isn't it? Just not able to find the boundaries, both these batters. A partnership of 13 from 16 balls. And he just went for a big shot there. Once again, no timing. But a terrific catch diving forward. The ball was dipping on him. Completes the catch. SOBO Mumbai Falcons right on top in this game. Last year's finalists, that is for sure. And they lost their first game, SOBO Mumbai Falcons, but won their previous game and now this game as well in a very good position. I think the umpires want to check the fairness of the catch there, whether the catch was taken cleanly or not. But I think the catch is clean there. I think the catch is clean. So it should be gone. Sagar Mishra will have to go. Wickets just tumbling like 9 pins here. He keep on losing wickets. So decision pending. Out it is on the big screen, and Sagar Mishra will have to walk back to the pavilion. The fifth one goes down, half the side dismissed for the Triumph Knights. Sagar Mishra out after scoring 9 runs from 11 balls. And Triumph Knights are now 93 for 5 after 14.3 overs. So Makarand is the new batter to the crease. Makarand Patil is the new batter to the crease. Defends it again towards point. Makarand Patil gets off the mark with a single. This time he gives himself room, goes down the ground. Has he got hold of it? Yes, he has. That's all the way for 6. So finally, Nutan Govil connecting one. It's taken him 24 deliveries to find the boundary. And he hits it over long off for 6. 100 comes up for Triumph Knights. 100 comes up in 14.5 overs at the loss of 5 wickets. It's a lovely shot down the ground from Nutan Govil. Oh, this time looking for the paddle, but again not able to connect. Dot ball to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over from Siddharth Raut, including the wicket of Sagar Mishra, and the Triumph Knights are 100 for 5 after 15 overs. So Yash Kolkar is into his last over. That's cut away again by Makrant Patil. Finds the gap and that'll race away for 4. Found that gap beautifully there at deep extra covers. And Makrant Patil starts the over with a boundary. This time driven towards point, straight to the fielder, another dot ball. This time driven out towards deep extra covers, another single for Makrant Patil. Three more deliveries left in this over. Nutan Goel back on strike and uses his feet, hits it down the ground to long on, picks up another single. 6 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. This time again on the stumps, driven towards deep extra covers. And Makrant Patil picks up another single. Seven runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Nutan Goel back on strike. He just hit a 6 in the previous over. Last ball of the over coming up. Using his feet down the track, down the ground for 6 over long off. Terrific shot from Nutan Goel, finally opening up, using all his levers into play, and ends the over with a maximum. 13 runs came from that over, and the Triumph Knights are 113 for 5 after 16 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. Akash Parkar into his third over. Couple of runs to start the over for Makrant Patil. Current run rate 7.11. Makrant Patil has hit 1 boundary so far. Nutan Goel has hit 2 sixers. This time driven again out towards covers. And, Makrant Patil again picks up another single. Oh, shot this time, goes for a pull. It's a top edge over the keeper, and that'll run away for 4. That is what we call as luck, isn't it? Went for the pull shot there, Nutan Goel. A big top edge and a much needed boundary for Triumph Knights. They need plenty more of this to at least push towards 150, 160. Well, this time he gives himself room, looking to flick it away leg side, but unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Akash Parkar. Full this time, driven down the ground. Picks up another single. 8 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Makrant Patil is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. Again down the ground towards long off. Another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over. Good over despite conceding the boundary. Triumph Knights are 122 for 5 after 17 overs. So 3 more overs left in this innings. Prathamesh Dek will bowl the 18th over. Need a big over here, Triumph Knights. Oh, looks to go for the big shot. It's straight up in the air. Should be a simple catch at point, and another one for Guides the Dust for the Triumph Knights. Makrant Patil was looking for the big shot. That is exactly what was needed, because you need a good finish at this stage. But mishitting it big time there. A simple catch at point. His 6th wicket goes down for the Triumph Knights. Makrant Patil will have to go. Akash Parkar, Prathamesh Dek picks up another wicket. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons right on top here. Makrant Patil is gone after scoring 11 from 9 balls, and the Triumph Knights are 122 for 6 after 17.1 overs. Oh, it's a full toss, appeal for LBW, but maybe sliding down the leg side. Parikshit Valsankar has come in, straight away gets it on the pads. That is surely sliding down the leg side. They might want to go for a review here. Falcons still have one review left, and are they going for it? They are going for the review, so I need to have a look at this one, but that's straying down the leg side, I think. That will be straying down the leg side. Doesn't appear to be any bat involved. It's hit the pads, but I think that's straying down the leg side. It needs to be completely hitting the stumps for the decision to be overturned. He got it on the full. Yes, and that's straying down the leg side. I had told it immediately when it hit the pads that it is straying down the leg side. So it will remain not out. They've lost both their reviews now, the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. And Valsankar gets one leg buys. Nutan Goel is back on strike. And now that Nutan Goel has faced 30 balls, he will have to take the responsibility to provide a good finish. Well, in the afternoon game today, Maratha Royals defeated the Bandra Blasters. And swings and misses, Nutan Goel. Tushar Deshpande scoring a half century with the bat. And nowadays we are seeing his batting shining more than his bowling. Helping the Maratha Royals win the game. So they have also got 2 wins on the board. Looks like Bandra Blasters and Triumph Knights, their campaigns are coming to an end in this tournament. Each team only plays 5 group stage matches. Oh, he goes straight up in the air. Now this should be another wicket here. Simple catch at long on. Another wicket falls. 2 wickets in the over for Prathamesh Dek. And the 7th one goes down. Nutan Goel, the set batter, also has to go. And the Triumph Knights just losing their way at the moment. Outstanding bowling once again from Prathamesh Dek. A slow ball. And Nutan Goel just didn't get hold of that one at all. It's been catching practice for all the fielders of the SOBO Mumbai Falcons today. And they have been accepting all the catches that have come their way today. Nutan Goel is gone after scoring 34 from 32 balls, a struggling knock to be honest. And Triumph Knights are 123 for 7 after 17.4 overs. So Minad Manjrekar coming in at number 9, new batter to the crease. 5th ball of the over coming up around the wicket. Ooh, that's right up in the block hole. Flicked away by Minad Manjrekar towards mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single. So last ball of the over coming up. Parikshit Valsankar back on strike. And he hits it back at the bowler. It's not a catch, but another dot ball to finish the over. Crowd catch more probably. So just 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Nutan Goel. And Triumph Knights are 124 for 7 after 18 overs. So Akash Parkar going to be bowling the penultimate over. There's 2 more overs left in this innings now. Triumph Knights really struggling at 124 for 7 after 18 overs. Only their captain Surya Kumar Yadav performing well today. Other batters again not able to contribute much. Minad Manjrekar goes for the drive, doesn't make contact. Dot ball to start the over from Akash Parkar. This time smashes it back at the bowler. Back to back dot balls from Akash Parkar. Oh, as he nicked it there, appealing for the catch. Umpire is unmoved. Well, Akash Parkar, they don't have a review left. SOBO Mumbai Falcons don't have reviews left, so they don't have a choice of reviewing. Three consecutive dot balls to start this over. Looks like even 140 is doubtful. A clear gap between bat and ball, in all honesty. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. 3 dot balls to start this over. And can they at least get to 140? Which might still not be enough, but at least something to bowl at for the Triumph Knights. That might be too wide, I think. Yes, given as a wide. That I think he's aiming for that wide block hole, Akash Parkar. And that was too wide for sure. He has to reload that one again. This time driven away down towards deep extra covers, and Minad Manjrekar picks up another single. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Valsankar back on strike. Again, right up there in the block hole, inside edge towards short fine leg. And picks up another single. So an excellent over once again. Just 3 runs coming from this over. Terrific bowling from all the bowlers of the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Execution at its best. And Shreyas Iyer under his captaincy has just become the new Indian T20 captain. So if Shreyas Iyer can win this tournament under his captaincy, then that will give him a lot of confidence going into any series which India plays, the T20 series. Another wide outside the off stump. Akash Parkar has to reload that one again. Last ball of the over coming up. And he drives it down to long off. And Minath Manjrekar picks up another single to finish the over. It's a really good over. Yes, he bowled a couple of wides, but 5 runs came from that over from Akash Parkar. He finishes his spell none for 22 in his 4 overs. And Triumph Knights are 129 for 7 after 19 overs. So Prathamesh Dek bowling the last over. Minath Manjrekar swings high into the air. Hasn't got the distance. Taken at deep mid wicket. Right on the edge of the boundary. But I think he's touched the rope. He's signalling 6. It was so close to the boundary there. And he's touched the rope. Can you believe it? He signaled a 6. Has he touched the boundary? I think he has. Well, has he touched the rope there or not? I think he has touched the rope, so it should be 6, I think. Yeah, it is given as a 6. A 6 to start the over for Minath Manjrekar. Much needed 6 for the Triumph Knights. Second ball of the over. He goes down the ground. Straight down the ground for 6. Back-to-back 6s from Minath Manjrekar. Once again bowling it in the slot. Prathamesh Dek. And back-to-back 6s takes the Triumph Knights past 140. Still 4 balls left in this innings. This time he's edged and taken. So after conceding consecutive 6s, he's looking to go again, but he's nicked it through to the keeper. But I think he's done his job, Minad Manjrekar. Not many people would have expected him to hit 2 sixes there. But obviously this is the last over. You need to keep on going for the boundaries. But he's nicked it through to the keeper. 8 wicket falls for Triumph Knights. Minad Manjrekar is gone after scoring 15 from 9 balls. And Triumph Knights are 141 for 8 after 19.3 overs. So 3 more deliveries left in this innings. Patrick De Souza is coming in at number 10. 4th ball of the over coming up from Prathamesh Dek. Goes for a paddle. A beats short fine leg and that'll run away for 4. Gets off the mark with a boundary. Patrick De Souza. Beautiful ramp shot there. This is a good last over here for the Triumph Knights. The 16 runs from the first 4 balls of this over. He got the wicket of Minad Manjrekar as well. Ooh, again swings and misses. Could be a run out at the non-striker's end. Striker was already coming. The striker already made his ground. The keeper was aiming for the run out. But the run out was mostly there at the non-striker's end. They made it through for a single. Parikshit Valsankar back on strike. 17 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. So they have taken a 1 byes, but the Triumph Knights have gone for the review for the wide. I don't understand how that was a wide. They have 2 reviews left, so just taking the review for the sake of taking it. But Prathamesh Dek has been the pick of the bowlers, 4 for 29 in his 3.5 overs. Well, that ball started inside the line, so I think it should be a legal delivery. Yeah, bye signalled. So 1 more delivery left in this innings. Parikshit Valsankar is back on strike. A 6 will take them past 150. Even a boundary will take them to 150. That is what the Triumph Knights will be wanting. Parikshit Valsankar on strike. Last ball of the innings coming up. Slow ball, he goes down the ground. No, sliced it. It's taken. No, put down. Goodness me. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, that was an absolute sitter. Would have had a 5-wicket haul, Prathamesh Dek. Absolute sitter has been put down, and Prathamesh Dek cannot get a 5-wicket haul. You have to feel for him. Couldn't get hold of it at all there, Valsankar. How do you drop these lollipops? I'm not able to understand. And Parikshit Valsankar gets the single, and the Triumph Knights have been restricted under 150 here. 18 runs coming from the last over, including the wicket of Minad Manjrekar. And Triumph Knights finished their 20 overs on 147 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs. It's been a terrific bowling performance. from the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Prathamesh Dek finishing with 4 for 30 in his 4 overs. We look at the batting of Triumph Knights. Unfortunately, they struggled throughout the innings. Akhil Harwadkar 12 from 16 balls. Shikhar Thakur 5 from 10 balls. Nutan Goel 34 from 32 balls. The pick of the batters today, Captain Surya Kumar Yadav finally coming back to his best. 48 from 24 balls with 3 boundaries and 4 maximums at a strike rate of 200. Good to see Surya Kumar Yadav coming back to form, but unfortunately, even I don't know whether still his international career will get sorted out. But Surya Kumar Yadav coming back to form is a good thing to watch as an Indian cricket fan. Jayesh Pokhare run a ball 3, Sagar Mishra 9 from 11. If you look at the entire innings, only 3 batters have batted at a strike rate of above 100. And that is a big problem. Surya Kumar Yadav 200 strike rate, Nutan Goel 106.25. Okay, let's put it this way. Only 2 batters have batted at a strike rate of above 150. Surya Kumar Yadav batting at a strike rate of 200 and Minath Manjrekar towards the end batting at a strike rate of 166.67. None of the other batters could bat at a high strike rate, and that is why they could only manage 147 on the board. And if you look at the bowling of the SOBO Mumbai Falcons, Siddharth Raut 1 for 26 in his 4 overs, Akash Parkar none for 22 in his 4 overs, Yash Dikolkar was a little expensive, 2 for 38 in his 4 overs. Prathamesh Dek, the pick of the bowlers, 4 for 30 in his 4 overs. The last over went for plenty, but otherwise I thought Prathamesh Dek was bowling really well. Vedant Gore 1 for 29 in his 4 overs as well. SOBO Mumbai Falcons, when they come out to bat, will need 148 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs to pick up their second win in T20 Mumbai League 2026. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to the run chase here. Really good start from the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. They've lost a wicket of Mulchandani, but now Aditya Tare and Gautam Waghela are at the crease, 26 for 1 after 3 overs. It's not a big target, they're just chasing 148. The Triumph Knights struggling a lot in their batting performance. Only Surya Kumar Yadav contributing, others unable to contribute. .122 needed from the last 17 overs, and looks like I think Sagar Mishra is going to continue into his second over. This time on the stumps, Patrick D'Souza continuing into his second over, and Gautam Waghela defends it to covers and picks up another single to start the over. Aditya Tare is back on strike. Second ball of the over. This time punch down to mid-off, and Aditya Tare again picks up another single. Gautam Waghela is back on strike. Required run rate 7.20. Need to keep taking wickets here. The Triumph Knights, if they want to keep this match alive, they need to keep taking wickets. Shreyas Iyer might come in next. Looks to go for the pull. It's towards slip. Another dot ball from Patrick D'Souza. Wicket falls. Shreyas Iyer will come in next, the newly appointed India's T20 captain. Fourth ball of the over. Goes for the drive again. Unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Patrick D'Souza. Two more deliveries left in this over. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Drives it. It's in the gap. Will that race away for 4? Oh, good fielding, good stop. They'll come back for 2. Gautam Waghela will come back for 2. Still, you never know actually. I think Triumph Knights can still make a match out of this, in all honesty. So last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the over, that's on the stumps, defended back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from Patrick De Souza, and the SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 30 for 1 after 4 overs. So some spin being introduced into the attack. Hitesh Kadam is the impact player for Triumph Knights. Into the attack. Again quicker delivery on the stumps. Aditya Thare hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. And that's guided again by Gautam Vaghela. Past third man, that might run away. No, it won't. And Gautam Vaghela will come back for 2. Required run rate 7.34, but you never know. It can still shoot up with a few quiet overs, and that is what the Triumph Knights are trying to do here. Third ball of the over. Another quicker delivery on the stumps, driven towards covers. It's a dot ball from Hitesh Kadam. Ooh, extra bounce again, guided to short third man. And Gautam Vaghela picks up another single. My only question is, maybe Shreyas Iyer could have promoted himself to number 3 instead of holding him back to number 4, because he is the most experienced batter. Obviously, Aditya Thare also has the experience. But Shreyas Iyer is the big batter for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Captain has to come in early instead of holding himself back. This time driven again down to long off, and Aditya Thare again picks up another single. Last ball of the over. Comes down the wicket, hits it big, it's gone all the way for 6. The fielder put in the effort there at deep mid wicket, but unable to catch it. It's gone over for a maximum to finish the over. Good over ends with a 6. 11 runs came from that over, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 41 for 1 after 5 overs. So Minad Manjrekar is the new bowler into the attack for Triumph Knights. And it's driven by Aditya Tare straight to covers, dot ball to start the over. And that was a very important 6 from Gautam Waghela. Second ball of the over coming up. Down the track and straight to covers. Taken. In fact, straight to point. Catch is taken and Aditya Tare has to go. Minad Manjrekar strikes. Using his feet there, Aditya Tare driving in the air. A simple catch at point. And that is a huge wicket because the experience of Aditya Tare. And he has holed out at point. And Triumph Knights still fighting here. Still this game is not over yet. Aditya Tare departs after scoring 16 from 15 balls. SOBO Mumbai Falcons 41 for 2 after 5.2 overs. So Shreyas Iyer is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 4, captain of the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. And straight away on the pads, flicked away, it's in the gap. That might run away for 4. Beautiful timing. Traces away to the boundary for 4. What a way to get off the mark. For captain Shreyas Iyer, this is the big wicket that SOBO Mumbai Falcons need. Because if Shreyas Iyer gets going, then this run chase will be done. He's the new chase master. That is for sure. This time punched again, past that fielder at covers, and that will be another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries from Shreyas Iyer. He's come in with an intent, with a positive intent. He's gotten selected for the Indian team as well, captain of the Indian team. And I think that is giving him motivation here. What a way to start his innings. Last ball of the over. Edged! It didn't carry to the slips. Another dot ball here. That could have been a huge moment if you get rid of Shreyas Iyer. He's the new chase master. We saw it at the IPL. So many run chases. He just took the team to the finish line. And these kind of run chases are not at all tough for someone like Shreyas Iyer. Last ball of the over coming up. It's driven again straight to the fielder at covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Aditya Tare. SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 49 for 2 after 6 overs after the power play. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Sagar Mishra is back into the attack into his second over. Conceded 13 runs in his first over, only 99 needed from the last 14 overs. Gautam Vaghela on strike. Oh, goes for a slog sweep. I think it went off the pad or the bat. I'm not able to. I think it's gone off the bat only. We'll pick up the single. 50 comes up for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. 50 comes up in 6.1 overs at the loss of 2 wickets. Leg by single it is for Gautam Vaghela. Shreyas Iyer is back on strike. This time on the stumps, defended towards covers. Another dot ball from Sagar Mishra. This time cut away by Shreyas Iyer out towards deep extra covers. Picks up another single. This time punched. Oh, got a hand on it, the bowler. But still Vaghela will pick up another single. Last ball of the over. Driven straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over. Really good over from Sagar Mishra. In fact, still 1 ball left in this over. Last ball of the over. Down the track. Hits it high in the air. I don't think he's got hold of it. Or has he? He has just enough. I don't think he hit that quite cleanly there. It looked like a miss hit. But it still sailed over the boundary for 6 to finish the over. The 9 runs came from that over, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 58 for 2 after 7 overs. So 90 needed from the last 13 overs. And Parikshit Valsankar is a new bowler into the attack. Gautam Vaghela cuts it to point and picks up the quick single. Gives the strike back to Shreyas Iyer, who's looking in destructive mode here. 15 from just 8 balls. Even miss hits are going for 6. Oh, quicker delivery. There's an appeal for LBW. But not out as a decision. Dot ball here from Valsankar. Is lining up for the big shots here, Shreyas Iyer. These kind of run chases are not that tough for him. Shot again. Goes for the pull. Towards long on. Picks up another single. Oh, he smashes it again, down to long on. And it's beaten that fielder into the boundary for 4. So Gautam Waghela, he also finds the boundary, going straight through that fielder at long on. This time pulled away again towards deep mid wicket, and Gautam Waghela picks up another single. 7 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's driven again straight to point. Another dot ball to finish the over. 7 runs it will be from that over from Parikshit Valsankar. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 65 for 2 after 8 overs. So Hitesh continuing into the attack. Down the track goes Waghela. And over long on for 6. A great way to start the overs, so not leaving it only to Shreyas Iyer. Even Gautam Waghela deciding to take on the bowlers. Hitesh Kadam unfortunately conceding a 6 on the first ball of the over. This time looking for the switch hit, unable to make connection. Dot ball from Hitesh Kadam. And this time it's a wide down the leg side, given as a wide by the umpire. Has to reload that one again. This time cut away out towards deep extra covers. And Gautam Waghela picks up another single back to Shreyas Iyer. Oh, again quicker delivery on the stumps. Shreyas Iyer punches it down to long off and picks up another single. Oh, he's bowled him! Gets the wicket here, Hitesh Kadam. The Gautam Waghela yorked himself. 3rd wicket falls for the Falcons. Hitesh Kadam gets the breakthrough. Breaks this partnership. He yorked himself big time there. Off stump, cartwheeling back. And a much needed breakthrough for the Triumph Knights here. Although Shreyas Iyer is still there at the crease. But Gautam Waghela has gone after scoring 26 from 19 balls. SOBO Mumbai Falcons 74 for 3 after 8.5 overs. So Harshagav is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5. 9 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over, driven back to the bowler by Harshagav. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of including the wicket of Gautam Vakela. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 74 for 3 after 9 overs. So Parikshit Valsankar continuing, starts with a wide down the leg side. Shreyas Iyer now will have to take the responsibility here. This time pulled away by Shreyas Iyer out towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. So still SOBO Mumbai Falcons cruising on along in this run chase until Shreyas Iyer is there. They have the hope. As we said, Shreyas Iyer is the new chase master. Obviously, you have the OG chase master, which is Virat Kohli in cricket. No one can come close to Virat Kohli. Shreyas Iyer, the way he has been chasing down totals in recent times, has been simply phenomenal as well. Full toss. Harshagav drives it down to long off and gets off the mark with a single. This time punch down the ground again towards long off, and Iyer picks up another single. This time again flicked down to long on again. Harshagav picks up another single. So dealing in singles now in this over. 5 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. Last ball of the over coming up. Driven again, good fielding, good stop by the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from Parikshit Valsankar, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 80 for 3 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. Sagar Mishra is continuing into his third over. Shreyas Iyer flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single to start the over. So Shreyas Iyer slowing down a little bit. I think he knows that things are under control, so no need to panic. But the Triumph Knights need to desperately get the wicket of Shreyas Iyer. Because if Triumph Knights can win this game, then suddenly the points table will turn upside down once again. But that is looking a little tough now with shots like that. She's found the gap, I think. 4 more for Harsha Agav. So it's not only Shreyas Iyer, the batter at the other end also finding the boundaries. Harsha Agav with his first boundary in this innings. This time on the stumps, defended towards covers, and Harsha Agav picks up another single. Another quicker delivery down the ground from Shreyas Iyer towards long on for another single. Triumph Knights need wickets, otherwise this is an easy run chase for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. This time again driven down the ground towards long off. Harsha Agav picks up another single. Last ball of the over, driven again by Shreyas Iyer towards long off and picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Sagar Mishra, and the SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 89 for 3 after 11 overs. So Vedant Gurav is bowling the 12th over here back into the attack. But Shreyas Iyer goes big and gets hold of that one. That's all the way for 6. You cannot bowl short to this man. He is incredibly strong, pounces on it and deposits it over deep mid wicket for 6. No messing around with Shreyas Iyer, that is for sure. Brings the equation down to a run a ball. He's an IPL player for a reason, is Shreyas Iyer. Second ball of the over coming up. Ooh, tossed up this time, defended towards covers. Another dot ball from Vedant Gurav. This time gives himself room, punches it down the ground to long off, and Shreyas Iyer picks up another single. It's in control for SOBO Mumbai Falcons now. This time flicked again by Vedant Gurav towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. On the stumps again. Defended towards covers. Another single for Shreyas Iyer. Last ball of the over. And it's punched again, straight to point. Another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Vedant Gurav. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 98 for 3 after 12 overs. Hitesh Kadam is Kadam back into the attack into his last over. And again Shreyas Iyer picks up another single to start the over. Second ball of the over. Oh, swings it high up in the air. This should be taken here. Should be taken. No, it's taken at long on. Caught it just by the skin of his teeth, has to be said. And Hitesh Kadam strikes for the Triumph Knights. Is there still any hope alive here for Triumph Knights? A big shot attempted there by Harshagav. Was that necessary, considering that the game is very much in the balance for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons? An unnecessary big shot attempted, simple catch at long on. And they continue to take wickets here. Fourth one goes down for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Hitesh Kadam picks up his second wicket. Harshagav departs after scoring 9 from 10 balls. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 99 for 4 after 12.2 overs. Awais Khan, new batter to the crease. Appeal for LBW straight away. Umpire says not out. 49 needed from 45 balls. This time again on the stumps, defended towards covers. Another dot ball here. Two more deliveries left in this over. Awais Khan back on strike. Driven again, back at the bowler, good fielding. Another dot ball here. Last ball of the over coming up from Hitesh Kadam. Gives himself room, goes over, extra covers for 6. That's a clean strike. That is a clean strike. He's got hold of that beautifully. And that will release some pressure for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. 100 comes up for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons in 13 overs. Awais Khan gets off the mark with a single to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over from Hitesh Kadam, including the wicket of Harshagav. SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 105 for 4 after 13 overs. So Parikshit Valsankar starts with a wide, continuing into the attack. The equation again down to run a ball. They need the wicket of Shreyas Iyer here. This time drives it past covers and that'll run away for 4. Giving himself room beautifully there, Shreyas Iyer, and picks up yet another boundary. It's under a run a ball now. Surely SOBO Mumbai Falcons should be winning this from here. Third ball of the over coming up. Shreyas Iyer looks like he's in a hurry here. Goes for the paddle, past the keeper. That'll run away for 4. Back-to-back boundaries from Shreyas Iyer. The paddle shot executed beautifully there. And moves into the 40s now, Shreyas Iyer. This time punched again, down to long on. Shreyas Iyer picks up another single. Ooh, a little bit of an inside edge. Awais Khan again. Oh, there's an overthrows as well. Overthrows towards deep extra covers. So they'll get the extra run. Sloppy work from the Triumph Knights here. "12 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. This time again on the stumps. It's down the ground to long on. Another single from Awais Khan. Last ball of the over. Driven again down to long off. Shreyas Iyer picks up another single to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over from Parikshit Valsankar. SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 119 for 4 after Sagar Mishra is into his last over. Shreyas Iyer punches it back to the bowler. Again a dot ball to start the over. This time it's short. He's pulled that away all the way for 6. When Shreyas Iyer hits it, it stays hit. Once again, too short from Sagar Mishra. And dispatched into the stands for another maximum, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are getting closer and closer to the target here. Well, this time Shreyas Iyer drives it to covers. Another dot ball here from Sagar Mishra. This time cut away again, down to long off. And Shreyas Iyer picks up another single. Awais Khan is back on strike. Again on the stumps. Driven down the ground for another single. 21 more needed now. It's edged down to deep third man. Misfield at deep third man. And that'll run away for 4 as well. Half century for Shreyas Iyer. The new captain of the Indian team. Captain of Punjab Kings. People's captain. Has got to a half century here. 53 from 32 balls with 5 boundaries and 3 maximums. At a strike rate of 165.63. And he's taking the SOBO Mumbai Falcons to victory here at the Wankhede Stadium. This time hits it down to long on. Picks up another single. Vedant Gurav into his second over. Awais Khan hitting it, picking up the single. Gives it back to Shreyas Iyer, who's in a hurry to get this done with. Comes down the wicket again, drives it away towards deep extra covers. Picks up another single. This time on the stumps. Defended back to the bowler. Another dot ball. There's 15 more needed now for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Swung down the ground this time. Towards long on again. Picks up another single. Last ball of the over and fifth ball of the over. Punched down the ground by Shreyas Iyer. Picks up another single. This time on the pads, flicked away towards short fine leg. And picks up another single to finish that over. 5 runs came from that over from Vedant Gurav. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 136 for 4 after 16 overs. Just 12 more runs needed for victory. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeouts. Just 12 needed. Just 12 needed for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Parikshit Valsankar continuing into the attack. It's a wide plus the single. Wide down the leg side from Parikshit Valsankar. 2 extra runs to the total. Shreyas Iyer is back on strike. The Shreyas Iyer is back on strike. There's 10 more runs needed for victory. Well, checking for the wide here. Well, it's given us out. No, it's given us. It's given us buys. I thought he was raising the finger. That's gone over covers for 6. That's a beauty of a shot from Shreyas Iyer. My goodness. What ball striking this is from Shreyas Iyer. Over extra covers for 6. A terrific shot. And now just 5 more runs away from winning this game here, the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. This time in the air, long on, takes it just on the stroke of victory. Shreyas Iyer has holed out at long on, so he cannot be there at the end, but he's done his job for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons, just 5 runs away from winning this game. A really good catch at long on, right on the edge of the boundary, and a really good knock, captain's knock from Shreyas Iyer coming to an end once again, leading from the front with the bat. This is exactly why he got an India call-up, and this is exactly why he became the new T20 captain for India. It is because of this capability of chasing down totals and leading from the front. The 5th wicket goes down for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. A magnificent innings from Shreyas Iyer comes to an end. He's gone after scoring 61 from 36 balls. And the SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 143 for 5 after 16.3 overs. Only 5 more runs needed for victory. Akash Parkar is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 7. Only 5 more runs needed for victory for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Akash Parkar has the capability, and one more hit away from winning this game here. The Falcons are going to pick up back-to-back wins. It will be 3 losses on the bounce for Triumph Knights, and they'll be out of the tournament, I think. Goes for a slog sweep. Has he got hold of it? Yes, he has. All the way for 6. Simple as you like. Akash Parkar comes in, hits a 6, wins the match. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. And the SOBO Mumbai Falcons win this game by 5 wickets. Akash Parkar finishes it off with a 6, and it's 3 losses on the bounce now for Triumph Knights. Meanwhile, SOBO Mumbai Falcons bouncing back from their first defeat and winning 2 matches in a row and keeping their hopes of qualifying for the semi-finals still alive. Once again, a captain's knock from Shreyas Iyer. So a terrific run chase this from the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. So if we look at the innings of SOBO Mumbai Falcons, Ishan Mulchandani got out pretty early, 6 from 7 balls. Even Aditya Thare got out early. Gautam Waghela played some good shots, 26 from 19 balls. And Awais Khan 13 from 12 balls, but it was indeed the captain Shreyas Iyer who steadied the ship. 61 from 36 balls with 5 boundaries and 4 sixers at a strike rate of 169.44. He came in as the impact player, in fact, Shreyas Iyer, and delivered beautifully. 61 from 36 balls with 5 boundaries and 4 sixers at a strike rate of 169.44, leading from the front as a captain. And if you look at the bowling of the Triumph Knights, Hitesh Kadam, the impact player, 2 for 34 in his 4 overs. Patrick D'Souza, 1 for 8 in his 2 overs. Sagar Mishra, none for 42 in his 4 overs. It was very expensive today, Sagar Mishra. And Minad Manjrekar bowled only 1 over, 1 for 8. Parikshit Valsankar, 1 for 39 in his 3.4 overs. Vedant Gurav, none for 14 in his 2 overs. Nothing much for the bowlers actually. A target of 148 was never going to be enough to defend, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons easing out the run chase, picking up back-to-back wins here at the Wankhede Stadium. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of T20 Mumbai League 2026. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and good night.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.